Yeah. Can you see my screen? Rakesh, are you with me?
Yeah, I can see this.
Yeah. So last session we have discussed about Linux intro, and we have seen Unix and Linux flavors. Also, we have
Yeah,
seen advantages, architecture, and hierarchy. Right.
yeah,
So today we are going to discuss about commands. So let us start with the commands. Okay.
yeah.
So initially we'll talk about cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So first command is cat. Second command is touch, and third command is ls. Maybe sequence might changes. Let me check. Cat, touch, nano, v win. Okay.
Yeah.
So cat command. The purpose of cat command is for read the statement content. Okay. For example, so you have written something, and that is in some file. You want to read that only for read purpose. Okay. In that case, you can use cat command. See here, cat is primarily used for display the content. Okay.
Okay.
It is for reading file. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Example, you have created a file or already existed a file is there. You just want to see that file, what the content is there inside. So using cat, you can able to see that. That is a
Okay.
purpose. Okay.
If there is any file that already created and we need just to know the content in it, we
Yes.
use cat command,
Yes.
and it
Exactly.
will display in CLI itself.
What is that?
The content will be displayed in CLI itself.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
CLA
Okay.
only. Yeah.
Okay.
So on
Got it.
top of the screen, okay,
Okay.
on top of the screen, using cat, for example, there is a
Some
file
file
called
name
Lokesh,
called yeah.
some file name called lokesh.txt. So
Okay.
the content is actually maybe AWS Devops, okay, something like
PDF.
this. So it will be whenever you use cat lokesh.txt. If you use this command, then you can see this entire whatever the
On the
content
screen.
is there,
Yeah.
that content it will be displayed on top of your screen
Okay.
like that. So that is a purpose, reading purpose. This is completely, and also you can able to append. Okay.
Okay.
For example, in this you can also use cat for create the file itself along with the content. Example, cat greater than, you can say, keep for example file1. If you use like this, file1 dot txt, so you mention like this,
Okay.
So along with that, for example, file one, if the file one already exists, okay,
Okay.
in this case you can able to append in the sense override, okay,
Okay.
using cat append in the sense like this, override file one dot txt.
Okay. Already created file. It will replace with now
Yes,
creating
yes,
file one.
yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to replace, which means it will ask what content you want to keep. I want to keep this is file one, this is file one. I want to add, or this is second line, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
So we can able to override with it using cat, using these symbols. If you can keep in place of this, you can also keep Lokesh dot txt. Okay. If you
Okay.
keep like this cat, if you use like this, whatever the content is there, that content is replaced with the new.
Okay.
That's what. Okay. This is about cat, right?
Okay.
And one second, I got a call. 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So I'm making space, some space. Okay. Right. So the next, this is for touch. Touch is for touch can create an empty file.
Okay.
Okay. For example, in Windows, you can create a file using, for example, I'll tell you.
From file system, you can.
Yes. For example, I want to create a file here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can right click and new folder. You can
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can right click and you can create a file. So it is
Okay.
completely GUI, right?
Okay.
So right click it and you can able to download. Sorry, create a file. Okay, new, some new file. It will show like this. New, create a folder
Okay.
or something like this. So we actually create a empty files for something to keep inside, right? Right.
Hmm. Yeah.
So empty. In this case, we can also keep empty files for testing purpose. Okay. So in our case, we are going to create touch using touch. We are going to create empty files. Okay. If you want
Okay.
to keep anything later, also you can keep that later.
Okay.
Okay. That is the purpose. That is
Okay.
that
Like
is the
after creating this file, how can we open that file to like save the data in it?
yes, yes. Everything we'll discuss. Let's go on.
Okay.
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 So
Okay.
I even that I won't leave it. Okay.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
not miss it. Okay.
Okay.
Next, LS. L means LS. How it pronounced like? Can you see? LIST. Whatever the
Yeah.
sound letters. L and S. List.
Okay.
List. These two actually picked. So
Okay.
LS means list. So which means, for example, I have 10 files. Okay.
No.
Some example, lokesh.txt or lokesh something dot one. Okay, something file one, file two, like this. 10 files I have. I want to see in a vertical way. Okay, so I want to see that in list. Okay, it will show like this. But
Okay.
if you want this in vertical way, you can keep ls hyphen l. L means list.
Okay.
Long. L means long. ls means list. L means long. ls hyphen ll means long list. We also cover this, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
To see the files in a list format, we are going to use this command.
Okay.
Okay. Next, nano. Okay. Nano means it is actually a file. No, no, it is actually edit editing tool. Okay. So using that, So this is actually one of the editing tool. Clear? Some file is there. For example, lokesh.txt is there. Okay. Using nano lokesh.txt. I can able to open this file. Okay. And also I want to add another line, second line. I can add.
Okay.
Also, I can delete this also. Okay, I can add more lines also continuously like this. You can also delete these files, sorry, lines. Okay, so you can do whatever you want using this nano. Okay, using nano, you can able to edit your already existed file, and also you can create a new file also along with this nano.
Okay.
Okay, and VI, this is also same. Okay, VI is also editable tool. So then you will get a question. So what is the difference between these two? Right? So this
Yeah.
is also same. The purpose is same. Okay. For example, you are going somewhere Vijayawada. Okay. There are two ways. Bus is there. Also train is there. Correct? You can go by bus, by train. Right? So maybe routes are different. Correct? But the reaching destination is the same. Correct?
Okay.
Same way, these two different editors we have, it's your habitual purpose. For example, if you are habituated with the nano, you can use nano. If you are habituated with the VI, you can use VI. But this is not the difference. Okay. But the
Okay.
difference is the commands. Okay. This is nano command, this is VI command. For example, if I open nano command, okay, along with the nano, if I use nano with by opening this text content, so I will if I want to use, I need to use control X. Okay, control X, shift shift plus Y. Okay, to save this. You understood? To
No.
save,
Like.
I'll repeat.
Okay.
To save this content, you added some text and the lines. Okay,
Okay.
you added extra
Using nano command, I added a text.
okay, whatever the text, you added extra lines for suppose. So
Okay.
you want to save this. Okay, if you want to save, you need to use control X.
Okay.
If you want to come out, you need to use control X.
Okay.
Okay, if you use control shift Y, then after enter, it will exit. So I'll show in practical also, just keep in mind that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
and coming to vi, whenever you open vi lokesh.txt file, in this it will display. Okay, it will display your content. Okay, whenever it display, you are trying to add some more files immediately within the seconds. Then what will
Okay.
happen? It doesn't respond. It doesn't respond until unless you use I. Until unless you press I, it doesn't respond. Okay, I means insert. You need to give the instruction. Clear? So once after opening vi for this file, so it will open your file. Okay, but it will be just for readable. Whenever
Okay.
after opening immediately, you need to press I for insert. Whatever you want to insert, you can able to
Remote.
insert after pressing I. Okay, and
Kinda.
also if you want to exit, you need to use WQ, escape. You need to press escape. You need to press just escape colon WQ. Then only it will save. Otherwise, it will not save, and you can't come outside without pressing this. If you want to exit this file, you need to you want to come out with this file. Maybe you have typed some unless unnecessary content. You might be okay. So you want to come out without saving anything. Simply you need to use sorry. Simply you need to use Q.
Okay.
Q
To
means
save to
quit.
save the added content and come out of the file, we use IWQ.
No, no, not
And
I, not I. It's only
okay.
WQ.
Okay. Only
Initial
WQ.
enter. Initially, you want to write something. You need to press the
Insert.
I.
Yeah.
That's it. Just
Okay.
press the I. So after that, you will add some content. After adding
Okay.
the content you want to save it, you need to use WQ, colon WQ. First,
Okay.
before writing this, if you want to write this, if you want to write WQ, you need to press escape. After escape, you need to use colon WQ.
Okay.
Okay, then it will
Yeah.
save. Okay, so maybe you have entered any unnecessary content or wrong content. Then you don't want to do any kind of changes. Then you
Okay.
just simply escape colon Q.
Okay.
Then it will quit
Okay.
without saving anything. So that is the difference between Nano and VA.
Okay.
Okay. And Vim also for the same purpose. You have to use the same commands using Vim. This is just like for advanced tool.
Okay.
Okay. So same kind. Nothing much difference with the VA. So maybe they have done some changes, but I didn't see any difference.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we can you can use Vim or VA, both are same almost.
Okay.
Okay. Next, I'll clear this. It's look like some clumsy. 1 second. This tool is not working properly. 1 minute. Yes, right. Okay. Yeah. Did you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is the use of cat?
So cat is to
Yeah. Go ahead.
so the cat command is used to only read the content which is already created. So we can also create a like new file which is already existed with a to replace the another content in it. We use cat. And
Okay.
coming to touch command, we can create a new files like a empty files. Using touch command we can do that. If there is a ls list, uh, it is like, for suppose there is a folder where we want to open all the content of the folder. It will help to give all the list of that content, like list of the folder. And coming to nano, it
Yeah.
is used to edit the content in the file. Um we can directly edit it from CLI. And coming to VI or VM, those are also editing commands, but the process is different. For VI, we can go to another interface to add the content if you open it. And to exit, it has semicolon WQ for saving and exit. Without saving, we have to exit. Then we have to press semicolon and Q.
Not semicolon. It's colon.
Yeah, it's colon and Q. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. That is for exit. Exit in the
Yeah,
sense
yeah.
quit. If you want to quit
Quit.
without saving, you
Yeah.
need to use
Then
colon. Escape colon. Escape. Don't forget escape. Without escape, you can't enter. You
yeah.
can't enter any words if you want to exit.
Okay.
Okay, wait. First you need to just press escape. Don't hold. Just press
Okay.
escape, and you need to use colon and WQ for saving, Q for quit.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next. Okay. Next is MKDIR. Okay. And next LS I already mentioned, but there is different one. LS hyphen LL, LS hyphen LA, ls hyphen l. So in this ls lot more things are there. Okay.
Okay.
So mkdir, mk,
Yeah, yeah.
make, make. In this make,
Make a new
what are the
directory.
sounds? Mk.
Okay.
Mk means make. Dir means directory.
Okay.
Okay, directory, make directory, which means that the command itself is telling you that it is you need to make, if you want to make a directory, you can make it. What is a directory? What is a make directory? Okay, just need to question what is directory. Directory means it's kind of folder.
Yeah.
Okay, in
A specific
Windows,
folder which has a path.
yeah, in Windows we have a folders, correct?
Yeah.
In that folder you will keep some kind of files. In this you can keep lot more files in one folder, correct?
Yeah.
So you make a question again. In touch file, using touch, what I can create? You can create empty folder, you can say.
Okay.
Okay. So but this is actually directory. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, in this directory, you can keep lot more files. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. So this is not folder. This is file.
Yeah.
Okay. This is just empty file. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, this is just empty file, which means you can keep anything in this text content. Okay, but this is actually directory, means it is in a folder. You can keep lot more files in this kind of. You understood?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, I'm sorry again. This is for the purpose to create folder. For example, mkdir, which means it is telling that make directory. Okay. Example, I can create make directory Rakesh, for example. Okay. With the name of Rakesh, it will create one directory. Okay, one directory. In this directory you will get one directory. In this directory you can keep lot more files. You clear now? Any confusion, you can directly ask me, you can stop me and ask.
No, I clearly understand, but let me tell what my understanding is.
Ah,
Suppose if we so touch is to create a file, either it is a text file or anything, but make directory is to it's a folder where we can store this text files in it. That's what
yeah,
you are saying,
yeah.
right?
actually
Yeah, yeah, got it.
actually why I'm telling is actually folder is actually Windows word.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Windows
but
word. Directory is
directory is an actual Linux word, but you should not use these folders while you are going
okay.
for interview. At the time, if you use folder word, then again they will catch you.
Okay.
Okay, you must be use this terminology.
Okay,
Directory,
direct.
make directories. Okay, directories you must use. Okay,
Okay.
so in this directory you can keep lot more files. I'll show you how to keep. Okay,
Okay.
and ls hyphen a list hyphen a hyphen you need to keep, make some space, and you need to a means all. Okay,
Okay.
so means hyphen a means all hidden files. Okay, some of the
Okay.
files, for example, yeah, in windows also we do have this. Okay, for example, c drive, right? In this
Yeah.
c drive there are a lot more programming files are there.
Yeah.
These files are very very necessary for the operating system. If you
Yeah.
if you missed it any file or directories, I mean folders, so definitely this will impact on operating system, correct? So like that actually we do have hidden files also.
Okay.
Okay, in this hidden files we'll keep very most important files, actual folders. Okay,
Okay.
so I think here we can see the hidden files. Yeah, can you see here? Can you see here on my cursor? I,
Yeah.
in view, go to show. Here is a hidden file,
Hidden
hidden icon.
files. Yeah,
This
if
hidden
we
icon, hidden
click on
spot.
that, it will show all the hidden files.
Yeah,
Like
hidden files. Actually, why we are keeping hidden files? The most important configuration files will keep in this hidden,
okay.
because that should not touch by others, anyone. It
Okay.
is. It is fully belonging to the completely operating
Operating
system.
system.
That should
Yeah.
not be touched, that should not be editable, that should not be readable, that should not do anything modifications. So these kind of files, important confidence files, you will keep in hidden. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why if you want to see those files also, you can use ls-a. Okay. And ls-ll means long list. Okay. It will show the entire details, complete details. Okay. It will show the name, time, date, everything, date stamp, and also permissions, root user, root user. Okay.
Okay.
Everything it will show, complete details, complete description it will show along with this.
Like date of creation also.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
including all the details it will show. And ls-la means it will give you hidden files in a vertical format or long list including these details. Okay. This will a means all. This will be used for all the hidden files. How you are seeing all the hidden files? If you use ls-a, this will display files in horizontal manner.
Horizontal.
Okay.
Okay.
ls-a means ls-la means it will show in vertical direction and
Okay.
along with the complete details.
Okay.
Okay. ls-l means we already discussed, just will show list, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. So this is all about list. Okay. Next. One second, it's not responding. Next. Yeah. So I want to create folder inside a folder. This is
Okay.
a folder. Okay. This folder name is Rakesh, for suppose.
Okay.
Okay. In this folder, I want to keep another folder, a folder called Lokesh. Okay. And in this, inside the folder, I want to keep a folder called Vasu, for suppose. Okay. How many folders are there here completely?
Three.
So what are those?
Vasu, Lokesh, and Rakesh.
So I want to create in Linux. How? So linux, this is extra. Okay. So in the Windows, you know already.
We can just right click and create a new folder, and we have to enter into that
I have
folder, and
created
again we
here
have to create.
one. I would like to create here one folder which is Rakesh. Okay. This is one folder, and the other one is Lokesh, and the other one is Vasu. Okay. See here,
Yeah.
Rakesh, Lokesh, Vasu. If I go inside, you can see here three folders I have seen. Okay. If I click here, I'll go there. If I click here,
Okay.
I'll go there. If I click, so just one click, I can go and see your file. This is actually graphically you can go,
Uh,
but in Linux, how we can do?
Maybe we can give a make a directory command and then the path like uh, colon Rakesh colon Lokesh colon Vasu. Will it work?
Okay, just navigate me.
Yeah.
mkdir. One second.
MKDIR
It is not responding properly. Okay, mkdir.
dir
Okay,
colon I mean open bracket. What's
okay.
that? Front bracket or what?
Like
No,
this.
no, no, not that.
You mean like this?
For the path we have, right?
Okay,
I
you
forgot that.
backslash.
Backslash. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Rakesh.
Rakesh.
Again, same backslash.
Okay,
Lokesh.
okay.
Backslash Vasu. I don't know. I'm just trying.
Oh yeah, yeah. You really really appreciate your try.
Yeah.
It's well try. Almost you are very much near, but I'll
Okay.
let you know. Um, actually, almost correct. Okay,
Okay.
mkdir. You are making a directory. Okay, you need to mention some p. Okay,
Okay.
you need to mention this because it need to allow folder inside the folder, that for that you are giving permissions.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once creating to the folder, we need permissions into entering it.
Yeah, so that, and like after that you have to give the folder like this, Lokesh. Okay, no, after that Vasu. So if you give like this, so it will create Rakesh inside Lokesh, Lokesh inside Vasu. It will create like
Okay.
this. Okay.
Okay.
So which means there is a directory inside the directory, means it's a nested directories. The Rakesh is main folder. Okay. In this Rakesh, you are creating Lokesh and Vasu like this. This is the structure. Clear?
Okay.
You understood, right? This is
Yeah.
what. And
So the
next,
permissions, like you gave P, right? So there it will give all the read and write permissions to that folders. No,
yeah,
like
basically
okay,
it's a
okay,
separate. We have a separate class for permissions. Okay.
okay, okay,
Whenever
okay.
you create a file, you will get a default permissions. Okay.
Okay. Anyhow, directories don't need of read and write it to open. They need a permission. Got
Yes,
it.
you will get permissions. That default file permissions. There is separate class, very important class you have for the permissions.
Okay.
Okay. So this is about MKDR. So actually, I can also able to let you know here. I can able to explain everything here permissions, but it will deviate.
Okay.
It's not small class. There are a lot more things involved before. How we
Okay.
have to create the read write permissions. What are the numbers are there? There is a numbers for that read write and execution also. Okay.
Okay.
What is the dependency for the permissions? What is background? What is UMask? You doesn't know that all these things, right? If I
Yeah.
say something UMask number, you can't understand. Again, it will create a confusion,
Okay.
right? So we'll take a separate class for the permissions.
Okay.
Okay. Next one is CD. CD,
CD. I remember CD.
change directory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
CD,
it is used in PowerShell also, na?
shell scripting will use.
Yeah, yeah,
PowerShell,
in shell script.
PowerShell. I'm not sure whether this shell scripting, I mean Linux commands will work or not.
Okay.
Maybe it will use some commands will work for even for
Okay.
PowerShell also. Some comments,
Okay.
not more. Some will useful. Okay.
Okay.
So change directory. CD means change directory. Okay. For example, I will use CD. Okay. We, as you said, somewhere we are in Rakesh folder, for example.
Yeah.
Okay. Or else. Okay. So actually currently I am in home directory.
Okay.
Home directory or root directory.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever you enter initially, whenever you log in, you will be in a home
Home
directory.
directory, either root directory.
Okay, home directory initially.
Okay. Okay.
Whenever you use sudo su hyphen, if use this command, you will go
Okay.
into root directory. Keep in
Okay.
mind this. Okay,
Yeah.
so whenever you come to the root directory, you will be there in root. Okay, I want to
Okay.
go particular folder somewhere. Rakesh is there. There in that actually my projects files are there.
Okay.
So currently you stuck here, but you doesn't know where you have to go. You are thinking about, yeah, where I have to go. I have to go Rakesh folder. Where? How? Means you need to use cd command Rakesh
Okay.
space cd space Rakesh. Then directly you'll go Rakesh folder.
Okay.
That's the purpose. Clear?
Yeah.
And next, yeah, next one is cd dot dot. Okay. So now you, where are you now? Currently in Rakesh folder.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to go back again. If you use cd dot dot, you will go back to the Rakesh folder. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. For example, um, you are there somewhere cd Rakesh, okay, and Lokesh Vasu, okay, which means where are you? If I keep like this, where are you?
In Vasu folder.
Yes, you are in Vasu folder. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go back one step back. How?
Like cd dot dot.
CD dot dot. Again, you need
Okay.
to come back one step.
Again cd dot dot
CD
Lokesh.
dot dot. Okay. And instead of this, you can also use, okay, CD slash dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot. You can use this one.
Okay. 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 Got it.
Okay. So then you will come to the present directory like this.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the way we can use, or else you can use, if you are habituated with this, you can use directly habituate with it, no problem.
Okay.
Or if you want to go directly home, you can use CD. This is actually for backing the steps directly without anything. This like this, if you use only CD, you'll directly go to home.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
So wherever you are, your main position was there. Whenever you log in, that place is home place. Initially, whenever you log in, you will be in a home directory. Clear?
Yeah.
If you somewhere you stuck to long path inside the path, path inside, path inside, path inside, path, somewhere you stuck. You just need to, without going back, without going back unnecessary, you don't want to waste the time. Instead of doing this step, simply I just directly I want to go inside home directory, just simply use only CD, then you
Okay.
directly jump into CD. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, next command is pwd, print working directory. Clear?
Yeah.
Print, okay, working directory. Shortcut, okay, pwd. This is a command. How we got this command? In the sense, this is actually full form,
Okay.
which means for suppose you are stuck to somewhere. Example, cd Lokesh, sorry, cd Rakesh, Lokesh, Vasu. Where are you now?
Vasu.
Vasu, right?
Yeah.
So now you are here. So again, you will you doesn't know actually. You directly saying that Vasu, but maybe some complex path will be there. Okay. In that
Okay.
case, you just need to know where exactly you are. Maybe you will confuse. Okay, while you are working time, names will be different. Now it is actually very familiar names, because this is your name, this is my name, this is other name. That's
Okay.
okay.
To make sure where we are.
Exactly. So to make sure that where exactly you are currently,
Okay.
in that case, you need to press pwd. You need to enter this command, pwd command.
Okay. Got it.
If you use pwd command, you will see that where exactly you are. It will show like that. Somewhere you are in Vasu. This
Like
path will show.
print the directory where we are working. For
Exactly.
suppose. Yeah. Okay. Got
Whatever
it.
the directory is there, it will print the directory where exactly you are currently.
Okay.
Okay. So this is pwd command. Next.
Mm.
One second. Next is copy. Copy. What is the purpose of copy?
Replication.
So if, for example, if you have a Rakesh folder,
Okay.
you want the same file in other place. Okay, the same
Okay.
file, same directory, same content, you want to keep this in other folder, so you can use copy.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, I want to copy this file into Lokesh. What you will do, you use command called copy. Okay, so actually, I'll tell you one thing. This is actually, you can call source.
Okay.
This is actually called destination.
Okay.
Okay, so this is called as source path. This is called destination path. Clear?
Yeah.
So for example, in our case, where we are in home, correct?
Yeah.
Home Rakesh. This is your current path. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So and you need to get the doubts actually. So why you are using slash? Clear?
Like from home to Rakesh to move.
No, 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 no.
Uh,
Don't confuse. This is actually top level root directory.
okay, we discussed this.
Yes, top level root directory. So whatever you file create under this itself, it will be there. Clear?
Okay.
On top in this top level directory only your files will be there. Must be you need to mention slash. Okay, your file is there in Rakesh. Clear?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a path for suppose. Okay, and I'll show you one more thing. Okay,
1 second. 1 second, Lokesh. Just
yeah,
give me
yeah,
2 minutes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Lokesh.
Yes. Okay. So here, um, yeah, let me explain here only. So here, CP means copy, source file, and destination directory. Source directory and destination directory. Okay. In our
Yeah.
case, home. Okay. Slash Rakesh Lokesh. Okay. Which means you are here actually. So now some file is there in this folder itself, which might be test file, test.txt file. Clear? So now
Yeah.
you need to um, this is actually source path for you. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So where you need to copy, you need to copy in somewhere Vasu, right? What was the directory that was Rakesh Lokesh Vasu, correct? Is it correct? So this
Yeah.
actually you need to paste somewhere. So what you will do is the command you see copy. Okay. Um, it will be like this. Home Rakesh Lokesh. This is your path actually. Okay. In Lokesh something some file is there. Okay. Okay. And that is actually test.txt. You are actually copying this, right? This
Yeah. This
test.
is the source file destination.
Yes, this is source destination, and you
And
need to take some space. After that, you need to move to Rakesh Lokesh.
Lokesh was.
This is just example, okay? Vasu, which means this
Okay.
is a destination path. This is source path. Clear?
Okay.
And okay, this is not. Is it correct? Anything wrong or any guesses?
Uh,
This is almost correct, but not. It will not work because
okay.
the folder is inside the folder means it's a kind of nested. Okay, nested in the sense inside folder inside the folder. If the folder inside the folder, then you have to keep recursive hyphen r. Okay, hyphen r means recursive. Okay, if
Okay.
whenever folder inside the folders are there, three or more folders above one
Okay.
folder, so you are copying entire path. You are copying entire folder inside a folder. So you need to mention after cp hyphen r. R means recursive all together at once. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So for suppose it is not supporting well. It's okay. For example, there is a file only, Rakesh file only. Okay, this file you need to copy in Lokesh. Okay, Rakesh folder you need to copy in Lokesh. Clear?
Yeah.
In this case, maybe this Rakesh folder is in somewhere in home Rakesh. Okay, so what about Lokesh? It will be home Rakesh, and what would be the destination? Lokesh. Correct?
Okay.
Okay, so cp hyphen r. Okay,
Okay. Got it.
only one step is there. For example, okay, you just need to copy Rakesh to Lokesh. Simply you need to use the first cp example. Some file is there in home, and there itself you are actually the file is actually test, for example, test.txt, in the same directory I'm telling. Okay,
Okay.
you need to uh, you need to copy into Rakesh, for suppose, there itself. Okay, actually in same console, okay, there are files test.txt. Another one is Rakesh dot nothing dot. Okay, this is folder. Okay, so you want to copy from here itself in the same directory. Okay, same place. Okay, simply you need to use test.txt. What is that? Rakesh. You can
Okay.
use like this. Simple, no need recursive, because it is nothing is there, right? There itself you are copying. Clear?
Yeah.
So simple. Source and destination is like this. Copy this whatever source path, what a source file that you are copying it to Rakesh. Clear? Any doubts? You can ask me directly.
No, I'm clear.
Okay. One
I
minute.
think once we use this in Linux operator, then we will get clear idea.
Yeah, yeah. That is very
I
much
mean,
easy.
practical. Yeah, yeah.
Very easy. Okay. Next
Okay.
one is move. Okay. We'll discuss again after finishing all. Move. Move means what? What is the meaning of move?
To move the folder or directory
Okay.
from one
Move
place
means
to
you
another.
are removing, and somewhere you are placing,
Okay.
which means the original content will be moved from here. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So same kind of, the source and destination path is same. That thing is only you need to replace with the move mv.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Simply source path you need to give and destination path you need to go. The file will be completely moved to your destination path. Clear? That's
Okay.
it. Nothing
For
else.
this also we use hyphen R.
Yeah, yeah. If it is recursive in the sense folder inside the
Folder in
folder.
folder. Yeah, yeah.
If it
Then
is
we use R.
yeah, yeah, definitely recursive is common.
Okay.
Okay, like that. Same. Everything is same. Only the
Okay.
purpose is move and copy. That's it. That is the difference. And
Okay.
other thing is mv we can also use for replacing the name.
Okay.
Clear? I will tell you. Let me close this. Okay. This is for rename.
Okay.
Example, your name Rakesh folder is there, right?
Yeah.
I want to replace with Ramesh, for suppose. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Simple. You need to use mv Rakesh. Okay. Make
Yeah.
it as a Ramesh. That's it. Your folder name will be changed. Clear? Very important. Clear?
Yeah.
So move. There will be a question on move in interviews. What is the difference between what are the benefits using mv command? You need to explain both. Okay.
Yeah.
So here actually we are not keeping any kind of paths. Clear? We are not keeping any paths here. We are just only mentioning the first folder, whatever the folder you want to change, that folder name you are keeping, and whatever the new name, this is new name. Okay.
Okay.
This whatever the old file is there, that file you need to keep the old file name, and whatever the new file name you want, you can keep that. Then automatically your current file name will be changed. Clear?
Okay. It will change only the file name. It will not move. Huh?
No, this is not the purpose of move. Okay,
Okay. This
you
is
need
to.
to understand that earlier for the move entire the file, you mentioned path,
Okay. From this path to this path.
source path you mentioned, okay, next to destination path you mentioned. Clear?
Yeah.
Using some recursive for suppose if it is nested path. Clear?
Yeah.
But in this case, example, Rakesh is there. Rakesh folder is there. You want to change this name as Harish. Clear? So then what you need to do is MB your current whatever your current folder name Rakesh. Okay, whatever your new name. Okay, Harish. Okay. Now what will happen if you see your folder name will be changed as Harish. Still, I am ready to clear your doubt. I am ready to clear your doubt. Any doubts? Any confusion?
No, no.
Okay.
No, now I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Right, right. So
Yeah.
this is actually the path you need to mention properly here.
Okay.
Path
Okay.
is mandatory. If you don't mention clear proper path, it will not move first. It will not move first. Clear?
Yeah.
So here also here MV command you will use and your folder name you will mention current folder name, present folder name, and in place of this whatever you name it will take. It will replace with whatever you mentioned current name. This is for naming change name. Change name. This is for moving your data. Okay, one place to other place. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next. RM. RM means remove. Okay. REMOVE. Remove. First letter is R. M is louder letter. Louder sound. Okay. They actually shortcut use their commands. Actually, they are not giving any unnecessary commands or other different commands. Okay, they actually made in Linux is the great beauty of Linux is the commands is very familiar. Okay, with the name. Okay, description. Okay, so what it will do is remove in the sense it will delete. It will delete your folder, file, whatever. Clear? You did you understand?
Yeah.
For example, in our case, home directory Rakesh, Lokesh is there for suppose. Okay, or Vasu. If you take entire folder. So in this case, you just need to keep here. You need to mention rm hyphen r. What is the purpose of r? It is folder inside the folder, right? That's why you want to delete entire folder inside the folder. You need to mention hyphen r. Clear?
Yeah.
And example, there is only one file is there. The file name is file1.txt. This is one file is there. You just need to delete this file. Simply use rm file1.txt. That's it. It will delete. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a file. Okay. This is actually text. This is just text file. Okay. You need to delete the folder or directory rm hyphen f. Okay. That
Okay.
whatever file Rakesh is there. I want to delete only Rakesh. Only one file is there. Okay, only one directory is there. If you want to delete, you need to use if it is the directory. If it is a directory, you need to use hyphen d.
Okay.
Okay, rm hyphen f for file. You can use this. You can use only rm and file, and also you can use hyphen f also. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So next, if you use rm hyphen f dot It will delete entire your data. Okay.
Yeah.
If you use hyphen star, it will delete entire data, but it will not, you can't take it back. Be careful.
Okay.
So while you are deleting the data, just be clear and be take confirmation while before going to deletion.
Okay.
Right? Next. What is tree command? Tree. You know the tree, right?
Yeah.
General definition of tree. Right? This is a tree for suppose. For this tree, this how this is spreaded, right? With the branches itself, right? With the branches itself, it is spreaded. Correct. So this is one branch, this is one branch, this is one branch, this is one branch, and this is one branch. One tree has lot more branches. Okay. So why? Because the tree in the sense main tree is actually this one. For this main tree, you have branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4 are there. Which means these 4 branches are come into this only, right? Correct. For
Yeah.
example, I will tell you one example. Um, Rakesh is there. In this our context, Rakesh is main folder. Clear?
Yeah.
Under Rakesh, Lokesh is there. Okay? And Vasu also is there. These two guys comes under Rakesh. Rakesh
Okay.
is main person. Okay. Inside Lokesh maybe uh, one file is there, file dot txt, or in this test dot txt, some file is there. Okay. Which means there is a folder inside the folder, but here is the main person is Rakesh.
Okay.
Same like one kind of protocol. Okay, hierarchy level, for example, CM will be there. Under CM, minister will be there.
Mm.
Okay, MLA will be there. Okay, MLC will be there, and municipal corporation people will be there. So these are all come, and again under these people also some teams will be there. Correct. Under MLA also some people will be there, MLC some people will be there. If the collector is there, this is good example actually. Under collector, MRO, right? And so MPDO, whatever, all the departments comes under collector. Clear? This is completely hierarchy level, right? This hierarchy level you can see in a structure. If you want to see in a proper structure, you can use tree direct. Clear? Tree command. Now questions. Any question?
No, I
So
got what these comments all use. We have to once directly see them practically. Then I will
yeah,
get clear idea.
so
Yeah.
which means using this tree command, you can see the entire structure
Okay. Yeah.
properly. What folder is there? Under this folder, what file is there? What folder
Okay.
is this? Under this file, what files are there? You can
Got it.
see entire files list clearly using this tree command.
Yeah.
That is the purpose, nothing else. If you don't
Got it.
use it also, it doesn't matter.
Got it.
Okay. Next. RM-RF already we have discussed. Remove
Yeah.
means simply remove. RM-RF means it will remove entire directory. Okay. But be careful while you are deleting.
Okay.
Okay. If you use star, do not use any stars. Okay. If you use dot for suppose unnecessary, for example, unexpectedly you used RM-RF dot. Currently, what in the current directory, whatever the files are there, all files will be deleted.
Okay.
Clear? So we'll see remaining later. Okay, next class. So now we'll repeat one by one. Okay.
Okay.
The first is actually cat command. Cat command is for read
Yeah.
the
Only to read the content from a file,
e-
already existing file.
existing file.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can write the cat like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cap append file.
Initially, if you use like this, so it will ask some content you need to keep. then it will create a file which is a name called Lokesh 7. So then it will create it and it will save, okay,
Okay.
automatically. So then if you want to append it, append in the sense overwrite, okay, you can use double greater than,
Okay.
okay. So and also touch also, sorry, already existed files are there for suppose, okay, already existed file name called test for suppose test.txt. In this test.txt, welcome to cloud DevOps.
Okay.
So the some content is there, already existed is there. Just imagine, already some content is there, test.txt. Now you want to just you would like to see what content is there. In next, you just simply use cat test2.txt. Simple. Whatever the content is there, that content will be displayed here. Clear?
Okay.
For this purpose also, three ways we can use cat. Clear?
Yeah.
Only this, whatever the files are, content is there. While you are creating a files, you can also create the file with cat also. You can override the file with cat also. But this is not like a VM and nano. Okay. So sorry, nano. It is having a lot more features and a lot more options to do. But the thing is, this is for one line text. One
Okay.
line. Okay, you can't write like this line after the line. Clear? This is for one line text you can use.
Hmm.
That's why they for writing lot bigger long length code they won't use cat.
Okay.
Cat is for main purpose is for reading the file.
Okay.
Right. Next, one second. Touch. It creates
Yeah.
the empty files.
Yeah. Empty files. Empty
Yeah.
new files.
Yes. Nano. Nano is
Nano
for,
we discussed. Yeah.
yeah, editing the file.
Uh,
This you can understand that you can also edit the file. You can also read the file. Okay, that is the purpose. And
okay.
VA and VM also. You can also read the file for reading purpose also and modification purpose also. Correct? Next, this ls hyphen
List.
la, so we discussed, right? ls
Yeah.
means
List.
ls hyphen a means hidden files. ls
Yeah.
hyphen l means it provides a long length.
Long length. Long length files.
Yeah, and
Long length. Not long length files.
it's a
Long list files.
long
Like.
list.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
will
Got it.
show the list. Okay, just
Yeah.
only list. Okay,
Okay.
only list in long.
Okay.
This is a long list. Long list means along with all the details with permissions.
Okay.
And cd means change directory.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are somewhere, so you just need to go particular path. Okay, you can use cd. Cd dot dot is for one step back. Okay. If
Okay.
you use this tilde also, it will take you to home directory. Without using this also, it will take you to home directory. Okay. cd take you to home directory. Clear. These
Yeah.
two both is for that. Okay. Next, PWD for printing print current working directory. Some people will call present, but it is not present. Okay. Google will give you print working directory. Okay. So
Yeah.
which means wherever you are, if you want to see current location, so then it will show you. And mkdir make directory. You can make the lot more directories using this. Okay. Copy means it will copy from one place to other place. The copy of it will copy the content or files or directories, whatever. It will copy from one place to other place. And
Okay.
move means it will move the files, folders, anything. Okay, it will move from one place to other place. Okay, and and again the same command move is used for rename your folder or file. Clear? Next, it is for remove the file.
Yeah. Removing files.
Yeah, and tree command is for
Tree. It gives the
hierarchy.
whole structure of the hierarchy of the file.
Yes, you can see entire structure of the folder or file or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so rm-rf, it will actually recursively it will delete content or folders, files. Okay, that is the purpose of remove, right? So how
Yeah.
much time right now?
11:05.
Okay, fine. So, so this is so far it's enough, I think so.
Okay.
So next class we'll do one thing. Next class we'll do some practicals regarding this.
Okay.
Then it will
Before
be
that,
fine.
I checked with my AWS account. It's good. It's active.
It is
So I
active.
will create a Linux mission in it, and I will practice today's commands.
Okay.
And tomorrow we can explore new.
Yes.
And I will show what all I did, because I will note down all the commands what I used,
So
and
you
I
do
will
one thing.
create a sample files. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Tell
You
me.
do one thing. You do practice on top of
Okay.
your whatever Linux mission.
Okay.
So if you have any doubts, come up with the doubts and note down on. Just keep one notebook for this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I already did.
You keep one notebook. If whatever the doubt, you just come up with the doubts.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, if you stuck somewhere, also I will show you how to do this. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next we will discuss further comments.
Okay.
Okay. Once after finishing it, we'll start with the DevOps tools.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So and if I am free, also I'll ping you if possible today. If not, and also evening if possible take. Otherwise, we'll take for tomorrow.
I don't think evening will be
Will not be free.
possible. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Okay.
can go with Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Even it would be fine. Right.
Yeah.
Fine, Rakesh. Thanks for connection.
Yeah.
And
And also the payment thing, I will do it on starting of the month.
no, no, no. We will talk about this in. You can call me directly or you can ping me. So we'll
Okay.
discuss. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'll also record class. Okay.
Okay.
So I will share with you. And also, you from your side, if you have any tools for recording, you can do that also. Right.
I can't record actually. I'm using my office laptop actually.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Let me try my side because actually my whatever my email drives are actually full.
Okay.
So all my students occupying it actually.
Got it. Got it.
So I need to find some alternate actually. Maybe some virtual transfer is there or not. Let's see.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
will record it and I'll try to share with you.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you, Rakesh. We'll see you next class.
Yeah. Thanks, Lokesh. Bye.